Professor O!
Huh?
I'm back, everybody!
Well, it's Ash!
Bulbasaur!
Yo, it's your boy Luap coming back at it with another discussion video. In today's video, we are going to take a look at Ash Ketchum's Kanto team and rank them in the order that I like them the best. Now, I will be taking how good they were in battle into account, however, that won't be the sole reason for where they get placed. I'll only be taking a look at his Kanto team specifically, meaning the Pokemon that he had caught up until the time he competed in his first Pokemon League. So anything past that, like in the Orange Islands, is out of the picture. I also won't be counting Mr. Mime because although he caught it, he just went back home to be a stepdad and therefore wasn't really part of his team. And only their appearances before the Orange Islands count, as this list would change a lot with the development they got in the further seasons. Now with all that out of the way, let's get started with number 10. It's a shame really. Tauros was such a cool capture, and heck, there's 30 of them to tally up. However, since I'm only using their Kanto performances into account, Tauros did, well, nothing. No, seriously, he didn't get used in battles until the next league in the Orange Islands. I really do like Tauros, and his amazing performances then is nothing to scoff at, but the matter of fact is he didn't do anything in the first series, and it's a huge shame. Would have been great to use him in the league preliminaries like he did his other main Pokemon. At least just one battle could have made him stand out a lot more. Also, it's hilariously cute how whenever they see Ash, they go berserk and trample him. Bye bye Butterfree. I love the mini arc in the beginning of the series of having Ash catch the Caterpie and his transformation into the Butterfree. I just didn't like him as much as other people do, but I'd be lying if I didn't say I cried like a baby in the episode where he got released. It's just that damn music. At one point even Ash tried trading this guy away, but then felt the remorse to trade back for him. Granted, it's not really Butterfree's fault that he didn't get a lot of screen time. He was caught in the very beginning and was released in episode 21 and didn't leave a lot of room for battling. Also, all of his character development went into his evolution and its final episode. Overall, not a Pokemon that I dislike by any means, just one that I don't really care for in my opinion. And for that, Butterfree is number 9. Number 8, Primeape. Hey, that rhymes. Like many others, I really enjoyed the time that we had with Primeape on screen. From the moment he stole Ash's hat, he also stole my heart. He was an angry boy, but he was also really powerful. I truly believe that if he didn't leave him with Anthony, he would have been a powerhouse on Ash's team, guiding him to many victories. It's been over 20 years and I'm still holding the sliver of hope that Primeape could return one day. I remember when they had that one shot of him at Oak's lab in one of the intros, thinking we had a chance to get him back, but it ended up not being the case. So if I was giving Ash a team of 6 for this video, Muck would just be missing the cut. I remember the episode that Ash caught his Muck in the smelly factory with all the Magnemites and really liked the episode. It was a cool, dark, grimy episode, and when he caught the Pokeballs, it smelled horrible. I also liked the interaction that Muck always has with the professor, and then finally coming to Ash's help to battle in the Indigo Plateau. He was battling this impossible to beat level 100 Bellsprout that was absolutely destroying his team. He sent out Muck and it just gave him the win with the one-shot Hug of Doom. Muck's performance was absolutely amazing there, and he was an overall enjoyable Pokemon to see on screen. However, when compared to the rest of the heavy hitters that were in Kanto, Muck just misses out on the top 6. At number 6, I have Kingler. I really like Ash's Kingler and how amazingly strong it was during the run up into the Indigo Plateau. He went from having no battle experience to sweeping someone's team that made it this far in their journey. Kingler had many strong battles over the series, and who can forget Cookie Cookie? It's so iconic for me, I would always copy it when he said it on screen. Had Kingler been used more in the later rounds, I truly think that Ash could have had a better overall standing. It's a shame that Ash didn't use Kingler more in the later seasons, but of course it happens when you have such a wide variety of Pokemon to work with. Now we get into the extremely hard to rank part of the list. I truly adore all 5 of the remaining Pokemon, so it really comes down to personal preference from here on out. Bulbasaur was an amazing companion to Ash from the moment he was captured. He was trustworthy in battles and an amazing leader for his fellow Mons, which probably came from the time that he was caught and he was kind of the pseudo leader of the forest. A true powerhouse in battles, but he actually didn't have the best record out of all the Mons, although that's not the end all be all. I kinda wish that he would have evolved into an Ivysaur so Ash could have been like the Pokemon trainer from Smash Bros, but that's never gonna happen. I hope that we can see Bulbasaur in action more in Pokemon Journeys, like the episode in Pokemon Chronicles where we see him in charge of the Pokemon at Oak's lab. At number 4, I have the best bird, Pidgeot. I have so much nostalgia for the opening of the original Pokemon seeing Pikachu ride on Pidgeotto. He was a good Pokemon that had a pretty measly battle record through his time on the show. Towards the end of its time on the show, we got to see the true potential of how strong this bird could be, and the writers couldn't fathom how strong he was going to be, so they decided to write him off of the show. He's probably mostly iconic for popping Team Rocket's balloons in the first season, but I still really like Pidgeot, and if he was here in the later seasons, I want to see him interact with all of Ash's other regional birds. Just chilling, cause let's be honest, all of Ash's birds are top tier. We're waiting for you, Corviknight.
Pikachu.
ピカチュウというポケモンじゃ。
かわいい最高じゃないですか。
そうかな。
そうですよ。ピカチュウよろしく。
ピカ。
Pikachu, the face of the franchise. How dare you only have him at number 3? I don't know, I just really feel that although Pikachu is obviously an amazing battler and basically the main character besides Ash, I just don't think he's the best. Heck, when I was a kid, I actually didn't like how much Ash overused Pikachu and wish he would have used other mons more. Over the years, I've grown to like him more and that's why he's ranked as high as he is on my list. While being Ash's main battler, he also always had amazing interactions with not only other trainers, but also other Pokemon. No matter what, Pikachu was always there at Ash's side to give it his all and take names. He may have lost a lot, but Pikachu also won a ton of battles too. Lizardon. Besides Pikachu, probably Ash's second most iconic Pokemon, and for a good reason. Despite me being a Blastoise fanboy, I can't deny how amazing Charizard is. His design is just amazing as well as his battling. When he was a Charmander, he was just absolutely lovely and a great battler too. Of course, after evolving into Charmeleon and then into Charizard, he had his disobedient arc where he ended up costing him his league match against Richie. However, the small glimpses of hope that we saw throughout the series, like versus Magmar, those cannot just go unnoticed. He also ranks so highly just because of how cool this guy is.
一緒に行こうぜ、ゼニガメ。
ジェニジェニ。ジェニ。
The leader of the Squirtle Squad takes my vote as number 1. Being a reliable source of water and his best boy in my opinion, he just has to be number 1. Ever since I was a wee lad, I always liked Squirtle and my opinion doesn't change here. He was consistently okay battler, but he always tried his best and had the swagger to boot. Squirtle and Bulbasaur's bromance was also amazing. If he could have learned a few more moves in the original series, he would have done a lot better on the battling side of things too. Another good point he had is that he was always Ash's water transportation back then, and he was even Pikachu's ride buddy in the Great Pokemon Race. What a goat. So that's my list for Ash's original Kanto Pokemon team, which conveniently also exactly has 10 Pokemon. Again, this list is my own opinion, of course isn't a fact, except it is. I'm sure that everyone's list greatly differs, but I want to know which one you think I had completely wrong in your idea, and which one lines up exactly with the way that you think. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the video with a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Until next time, it's been your boy Luap, and I'm out. Peace.